Good evening. We start with the breaking news in Alameda County. This brush fire, it is south of Pleasanton. Right now, it's forced several nearby neighborhoods to clear out and evacuate. It is being called the Little Fire because it started near Little Valley Road, and that is in Sunol. So let's take a live look from our chopper. The fire is still putting up a lot of smoke in this area. In just the last few minutes, the Bay Area Air District issued an air quality advisory because of all of that smoke that you see from those aerial shots. It appears to be blowing in the direction of residential neighborhoods. This fire has charred about 700 acres since it broke out around 3:30. This is north of Highway 84 and Little Valley Road. We've also seen CAL FIRE air tankers and helicopters making aggressive attacks on this fire. Dozens of firefighters now from Oakland and Contra Costa County also assisting with the firefight. Let's take a closer look at the evacuation area. You can see areas above. I'll show that to you once we get that. Areas are shaded in red. Look at that. Okay, so here we go. Here's our map, the Little Fire. That's what it's called right now, clearly not so little. Several neighborhoods between Sunol and Pleasanton are currently under evacuation orders. That also includes the Ruby Hill neighborhood, the gated community and country club in Pleasanton. People there were given immediate orders to clear out. In fact, my son was in that area. He was told to get out immediately, and a lot of the neighbors were hosing off the roofs of their homes before they had to clear out. And that is where we find our Maddie White. You've been there all afternoon now. What is the situation looking like now, Maddie?
Hey, Julia. Yeah, you can see I have my mask on now. Well, I'm here on Vineyard Avenue, and the smoke is starting to affect the air quality just a little bit because I'm getting a bit of a sinus headache from it. So hence the mask. But yeah, you can see the smoke behind me, and all in the last 30 minutes, I want to show you what we're seeing. A helicopter and a plane as well have been hovering above the area. We see water drops happening. We're going to zoom in here to show you what we're seeing. So like I said, I'm in front of the club at Ruby Hill, and this is a golf course, country club, and wedding venue, but there are also hundreds of homes in the Ruby Hill area. Like about 3,500 people live in the Ruby Hill community, and the gated golf course community itself contains about 850 homes, and CAL FIRE says that this community is under imminent threat. A fire official I spoke to earlier today remarked about how humid it is, but said that that can oftentimes be a false pretense for fire danger because sometimes people think, oh, if it's humid, then, I can't, then the fires won't start today. However, the problem is it's still very hot, and that dries out vegetation on hillsides like this, and that can really lead to fires. Again, we don't know the official cause of this fire, but it is worth noting that it's still it's extremely. It's been in the 90s all day today, so definitely worth noting. If you live in the Livermore area, if you live in Pleasanton, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on the evacuation notices because where I'm standing now, we have already seen a lot of families who are panic-stricken. Some have told me that their brother or, their father are stuck in their homes in this community. And so they're like waiting to figure out how they're going to get them out because they don't have a car, but cars aren't allowed in. And so a lot of logistical issues for families here. I've seen families with pets, all of their dogs on leashes, rushing out into their cars. Several families with big bags of their things. It's not something that is exactly smooth on your afternoon here on Tuesday, but it's something we've unfortunately become used to here in California. But again, I'm just here next to the Ruby Hill golf course, and we're still seeing the choppers circling above the fire here, again, by Ruby Hill. This is CAL FIRE that's attacking this fire right now, and hopefully they're making progress, but last we checked, at last update, it was 0% contained. We're going to continue to monitor everything going on here, including the impact on families. Officers are out here to ensure that people's questions are answered. A lot of people are getting out of their cars and talking to officers saying, where's the safest place for me to go? So police are out here working just as hard as firefighters. Maybe not as hard, but definitely hard. It's a hot day out here. So it's definitely been an interesting situation for people living in this community, Juliet.
Absolutely. And Maddie, just to get another lay of the land, Ruby Hill is a big community, but there's only 2 ways in and out: along Vineyard where you are, and then along Highway 84. Right. Highway 84 is the other side where the little fire is burning, and that is the concern. So in that particular area, everyone in that development has been told to clear out. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, we saw dozens and dozens of cars lined up, rushing out of, this is Ruby Hill Boulevard. Yeah, we're going to pan and show you what we're seeing. This one street, this boulevard that leads to the golf course and the community here, was jam-packed with cars in the last couple hours. It's since cleared out. It seems like a lot of the evacuations have been done, or the people who are going to evacuate have. But this has also been the main thoroughfare for emergency officials. We've seen ambulances. We've seen several fire engines rushing through Ruby Hill Boulevard. But again, Vineyard Avenue is still open to traffic, and that's important for people to know who are using this to evacuate.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much. And definitely concerning to those people, because once it gets over the hill, that's where there's homes. All right, Maddie White, thank you. Let's look again at the areas under evacuation order from the little fire. And our Kevin Coe is joining us from the phone right now from the Pleasanton Senior Center. That's about a couple of miles away from the fire. It's serving as a temporary shelter for people who have been evacuated. Kevin, what can you tell us?
5353 Sunol Boulevard. This is the location that officials here in Pleasanton are telling us to tell everyone if they are in an evacuation zone. I have been meeting many people here. They are filing in one by one, Juliet, car by car, really. This is the Pleasanton Senior Center, specifically where I'm checking in with you at. I've met a lot of people going through a lot of tense situations. The good news is that some of those people had their needs met here. Here at the Senior Center, they essentially planned for this, is what I am told. I was able to speak briefly with Heidi Murphy. She's the Director of Library and Recreation for the City of Pleasanton. She tells me they trained for this just a few months ago, Jules, and they are ready for any situation like this. They are even prepared to have people stay here overnight if they need to. However, they are keeping their fingers crossed. A lot of the residents inside that I've spoken with are as well. I actually just got done speaking with a guy who was here with his pregnant wife. They were at a doctor's appointment when they found out this fire broke near their home. Now they're here with their dog and his mother-in-law. Another woman I was speaking to, she was on the phone trying to figure out where her neighbors were. It was just a scary situation she was describing to me, where she not only saw the smoke, but then she started noticing just people in the neighborhood getting out of their driveways as fast as they can. Things here are a lot more calmer than all of those things that people have gone through, but still very tense for now.
Yeah, absolutely. That senior center is a cooling center when it's hot, and certainly an area for people who have to evacuate, and that's what they're doing right now. Kevin, is there a lot of smoke in that area? Because you're about 3 miles away from Ruby Hill.
Yep, I could see it. It's right in front of me. Anyone that is at this senior center could see it too. And I think that's what's adding to some of that tension. Jules, you mentioned the cooling center. I got to tell you, I've been out and about in the East Bay all day. We know it's been hot. It is more than cool inside there. They have water for anyone that needs it as well.
Okay, good to know. Kevin Coe, thanks. We'll touch base with you again. I want to get straight to meteorologist Zoe Mintz to talk more about the winds, and that's the concern right now. Today was already expected to be the hottest day of the week, with the tropical system in the Pacific contributing to these muggy conditions. But Zoe, tell us what the wind is doing right now, because that's a big concern, and that'll tell how far this firefight goes.
It's all about the direction and the speed. When the fire started, it was about 10 to 20 miles an hour, but now those winds are beginning to calm down slightly. They're between 9 and 15 miles an hour, which is still breezy, and the issue is, again, the direction, because they're coming in from the southwest. So if you live northeast of the Little Fire, if you live places like Livermore, even over to Pleasanton, you are going to be dealing with the impacts from this smoke. Hopefully they can get some containment underway on the other side of this mountain so we don't see it spreading into more areas that are a lot of houses. So yes, the Little Fire, it is not so little, but we are going to continue to keep a very close eye on it. The good news is, though, winds are calming down over the next couple of hours as the sun continues to set. It is still hot out there, though. It is still in the low 90s. Luckily, though, like I said, winds continuing to calm down, and they'll continue to calm down as the sun goes down. As sun goes down, humidity goes up, and firefighting efforts actually get easier. So luckily, firefighting efforts are going to get better and better as the sun sets and as that humidity continues to surge across the area. Because over the Bay Area, we have been seeing quite a lot of moisture, quite a lot of humidity. We've been talking about it for the past several days, all brought to us by that tropical storm. The bigger issue, though, is unfortunately the rain is not actually reaching the ground. It's evaporating before it does so, and it could potentially lead to a dry lightning strike, which could elevate our fire danger even more. It's something we'll keep a very close eye on through tonight, and I'll let you know how long that elevated fire danger will stick around for coming up in my full forecast. Back to you.
All right, Zoe, and of course, we'll stay on top of this throughout the evening and throughout our newscast. You can get updates or follow along on our air or on the free CBS News app and on KPIX.com. We'll be right back in just a few minutes with more on this fire.